Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kupo. Welcome to another Let's Play Risen. So we're right where we left off before. We're gonna find these 3 golden bulls, and I'm also gonna go help Patty find her father, and we're gonna get her out of the town. So I think that's... and we're gonna do a 4th quest on the way. So let's go ahead and get started. So we gotta find 3 golden bulls. So the first one is just inside the tavern. Let's see, where am I? Okay. So the tavern's just right here. And we're actually gonna have to buy the bulls. So Dietar here, I think is what I want to talk about.
Hey, are you in the market for valuable artifacts?
What is this artifact?
A golden bowl. It's sort of gold and bowl-shaped. I want 150 gold coins for it.
150. Right.
So if, look, you can't pickpocket.
Too risky.
Yeah, so we just have to buy it.
Here is your gold. Give me the bowl.
Here you go. Just keep quiet about where you got it.
Alright, we got one. And the next one, I believe I know where it is. And we're gonna have to buy this one too. I think the guy's name is Dirk. Yeah, right here.
Hey, new in town. Gold burning a hole in your pocket? In the market for a valuable artifact? Yeah, of course you are. And lucky you ran into me, 'cause I got the very thing.
What sort of artifact are you selling?
Some kind of large golden bowl. You need something golden bowl-shaped? This'll be perfect. And it's yours for just 150 gold.
Okay, I'll take it.
Here you go. Pleasure doing business with you. Careful who you show it to. The Inquisition and the Dawn's boys would love to get this, but I didn't trust them not to bash me over the head as soon as they got their paws on it.
Alright, so we've spent 300 gold so far, and I believe we're gonna get 600. So it's pretty good. So we have one more bowl to obtain, and it's actually a Jack's Lighthouse. There's a little tiny trick to getting it. We gotta grab a telekinesis scroll. But luckily they put one right in there. Alright, so here's Jack's Lighthouse. If you look up there, you can see the golden bowl. It's right there. If you go behind this barrel right here, there's a telekinesis scroll. So let's take the telekinesis scroll. And let's see. So just click it, and then click again. And there we have it. We got the 3 golden bulls. Pretty easy quest. We can go turn that in. Back through the brothel.
Here are your 3 golden bowls.
That was a job well done. And here is your gold. You have exceeded expectations.
Alright, got some XP and 600 gold. So we spent 300, so we actually got 300 gold. Okay, next quest I want to do is to help Patty find her father. So Patty is at the tavern. And if you followed the playthrough, you've actually pretty much finished this quest already. A lot of stuff we did.
Now there's a face that needs a drink. Better get this beer down you quick. See if you can bring a smile to it.
Thanks.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Aren't you kind of young to be running a tavern?
I wouldn't be behind this damn bar if the White Robes hadn't sealed the town. Still, being here is better than being out in the gutter. Or being forced into selling my wares at Sonia's. If I could, I'd have been out of this rat hole long ago.
Why do you want to get out so badly?
I'm looking for something. Something valuable to me.
What?
Can you keep a secret?
Sure.
Yeah, and so can I.
You've got me curious. What is it you're looking for?
Right, Terrier, aren't you? Well, don't get too excited. It's nothing you can sell. I need to find my father.
Really?
He went missing in the storms. His name's Gregorius. He's a sailor. I heard he was here. That's why I came. But I got stranded by the storms. Then the owner of this place was killed. Got sent into the ruins by the Inquisition. So I took this place over. Haven't found a trace of my father, though. He must be somewhere outside the town.
I'll help you to find your father, Gregorius.
And why would you want to do that? Sorry. Not used to getting offers of help. If you find anything out, I'd be grateful. I don't know if you know Captain Romanov. I heard he came here, and that he's still on the island somewhere. Romanov is also a man of the sea. He and my father have crossed paths a few times. If anyone knows something about my father, it's going to be him.
Alright, so as you can see,
How about your father?
I've already got 2 dialogues. So we found a key and the paper. I think the paper actually finishes the quest, but for all the information you can gather, you're going to get a little bit more EXP, so let's go ahead and just do that. So we're going to go talk to Romanov, and he has a quest that we can do for him too, so we're just knocking out a bunch of quests by doing it this way.
Hey, you! What are you doing hanging around here? Nothing here of interest for passers-by.
I didn't know it was out of bounds.
Ha! Why do you think I'm guarding it?
Alright, so this guy's guarding the Romanov guy, so all I have to do is pickpocket him, and I can get in and talk to him.
You have any problem with thieves around here?
The last bloke who tried to steal from here still can't walk without crutches. So keep your hands to yourself.
So we just stole the key, so we can just go talk to this guy now.
Let's see who they're sending me now. You another gutter dog, errand boy? You even think of asking about my gold? I'll rip out your tongue and feed it to the rats.
I heard you're a pirate.
We're starting with the hard questions, are we? Can see why they sent you, gutter dog. You gonna point out I'm in prison next? Or ask me if the food's all right?
Just answer the question. You are a pirate, right?
Pirate, murderer, criminal, thief. I've been called a lot. Now they want to stick me in a cell to let me rot. The world is going to hell. I've been to hell and came back whole. I stared down the throat of the beast, watched water turn to stone, and cities tremble as it swept down upon them. Now they want to stick me in a cell to let me rot. You think that makes sense in these times, gutter dog?
I'm sure letting you wander the streets would be a great comfort to the people here.
The world's coming apart. We can all see our end in it. What comfort is there to be had in that?
You've sailed out in these storms.
Seen 100 ships founder, the waters swallow the men. But I've never seen the sea watch a man. Choose its time. Until now. Whatever is out there, circling this island, is doing that. Choosing its time. These temples that rose from the earth, the creatures that came with them, they're nothing. Nothing compared to what is coming next. And no one can stop it. Not you, not me. And sure as hell not the Inquisition. Inquisition.
Do you have a problem with the Inquisition and the Order?
Who do you think locked me up here? One day that Inquisitor will pay. He won't see me coming.
How long have you been here?
A few days. They think they're softening me up. They want to know where I hid my gold. And here was me thinking they only cared about spiritual matters.
The door is open. You're free.
I'll leave when I want to. At least I get free food here.
So why don't you escape?
Escape to where? You seen any ships come here in a week, a month? That's because they're all at the bottom of the sea in pieces. We've got little time to settle our reckonings before we meet our maker. And I have reckonings to settle on this island.
I know what you think about the Inquisition. What do you think about the Don?
I've known Esteban for a long time. He's a good man. Keeps his word. And there are few men I know of who do that. Least of all, honest men like the Inquisitor. Or join the Order and believe your soul will be saved by a flame.
Can't be nice here. It's damp, drafty.
Can tell you never lived at sea. But this rancid clothing does me no good. Short time normally means clean clothes. And I've been sweating into this shirt for 5 straight weeks. I've an old chest in the warehouse on the Harbour Quay. There's a casket in there with shirts in it. You bring that casket to me, maybe then we can talk about things. I might even throw a few coins your way.
Deal. I'll bring you your casket.
Here's the key to the chest. It's on the upper floor of the warehouse on the Harbour Quay. Won't be easy to get to. But I can see you're the resourceful type. After you got the stuff, come straight back here and keep the casket hidden. You give me your word on that?
You must really be fond of your shirts. You have my word.
Just get going before I stink myself into an early grave.
The tavern keeper, Patty, is looking for her father.
Patty? Patty Steelbeard? That cunning bitch is anything but a tavern keeper. Her father is Captain Gregorius Steelbeard, also a man of the sea. And credit where it's due, he's a great one too. Not that the lice-ridden old bastard didn't make my life hell. I wouldn't trust his daughter further than I could throw her. Same blood, after all.
I'll keep that in mind. Who might know where Captain Steelbeard is?
My crew have been hunting the cutthroat for months, but found neither hide nor hair of the bastard.
Where is your crew?
Scattered across the island. Some are in town. Vasily and Eriksson were here not long ago. They're waiting for a sign from me.
Eriksson had this key on him. It belonged to Captain Gregorius.
Eriksson? The miserable pox rash. He must have stolen it off one of those disease-ridden whores. He'd better pray they gave him something that'll kill him before I do.
What was a prostitute doing with Steelbeard's key?
He had a whore in every port. Heard one of them worked in Madame Sonia's brothel. Eriksson was meant to find her, spy on her, see what she knew. I don't remember saying he should fuck her. I don't care he got her key. I want to know why the scabby git didn't bring it to me. You brought it, though. So maybe you think with what's between your ears, not what's between your legs. Now, how about you keeping up our cozy little friendship? Go and find Steelbeard's shack. The key'll probably fit its front door. Search it. Come back if you find anything of interest.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys have been following my episodes, but we've already done that. We already did the Eriksson quest line. We got the key from him, and we went to the shack and we got the documents already. So he did give us a quest to go get his casket. So here's the warehouse, and it's actually up there. So let's do that on our way. Go around here. This guard's usually not here.
Out.
Should be able to just
Yes,
run
time to go.
Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of chests here that you guys can loot. And here's the one we want. Here's his casket right here. And then there's a chest here. There's a chest here. I think there's some back here too. Some cupboards. You guys can go ahead and loot all this out if you want. Alright, pretty easy quest. Let's go turn it in. It's kind of weird that jumping makes you move faster.
Here is your casket.
You found it? Anyone see you fetching it?
No one important.
Strangely, that doesn't put me at ease.
This casket is heavy. I'm guessing I brought you more than clean shirts. Maybe shirts and the gold the Inquisition is looking for?
Could be. Or it could be my shirt buttons are just extremely heavy.
Could be.
A lesser man would have forced the lock to find out.
I gave you my word.
And a man's word is worth more than gold. Though gold never goes amiss. What say I throw 300 gold your way?
Then it would be rude of me to turn it down.
Stranger or friend, a decent deed is worth a decent reward.
Alright, we got 250 XP and 300 gold, so that's a very solid quest. So now we can go back and talk to Patty. Well, we have a bunch of information. And if you're tuning in and you haven't done any of, you haven't watched any of my Let's Plays, then you're probably gonna have to go do the Erickson quest and get the key off of him, and then you have to go open up a chest, which actually I can probably show you real quick. In here. Right here, Steelbird's chest. See, we've already looted it in a previous episode. And there was a document in there, and that's what we're taking the Patty right now. And I believe Erickson is the guy that's by the brothel. So just a heads up for you guys that are just tuning in. Okay, so here we're back at the tavern. Let's go talk to Patty.
Town will be safe for a while, they say.
How about your father?
So just the paper, I found this paper, just that dialogue will finish the quest, so we want to actually do all of them so we get more XP, so I'm just going to click through these.
I hear he's a pirate.
Well, if you've heard people gossiping, then I guess it must be true.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Do I know my father is Captain Gregorius Emmanuel Steelbeard? The most infamous bastard to have sailed the seas round here in 100 years? I can tell you he was a bastard. The rest of it, I've heard through legend, like you.
Were you planning on telling me?
I asked you for help with information. I didn't agree to give you any.
Okay, I get it. Captain Romanov is locked up in a cell on the Harbor Quay.
So it's true what they're saying. He was arrogant enough to tangle with the Order. Did he tell you anything?
Romanov says he doesn't know where your father is.
He says he doesn't know. But then he'd still say that even if he left my father headless and castrated in a barrel somewhere.
I found this key on Erickson.
Show me. I don't recognize this, but it has my father's initials on it. He marks his territory. I think he'd have carved his initials into me given the chance. This key's a start, but it's useless without a lock. I don't suppose Erickson gave up what this key was for, did he? No, I didn't think so. Thanks for this. Let me know if you hear where this key might open.
Romanov doesn't seem very fond of your father.
My father tried to run him through and killed Romanov's favorite whore instead. The pair of them never exactly moved in exclusive circles. Can't say I'm too comfortable having that bastard in town. He'd happily see me dead, or worse. And if you're thinking he might give me to his men for the night, you better know he'd happily do the same with you. Well, that's just one more reason to steer clear of Harbour Town.
About your father. I found this paper in one of the shacks in the gutters.
Now this is a useful piece of paper. This is precisely what I was looking for. I can finally leave this rat hole. You deserve a reward. Here, I can spare 200 gold coins, but take them and you ask no more questions. Deal?
Done. Just give me the gold. There'll be no more questions.
200 gold. You deserve it. You deserve more, but that's what I can pay. Good luck wherever the wind blows you. Me, I'm getting out of this place.
Okay, and then here's the last quest we're gonna do for this episode is we're gonna get her out of the town.
How do you plan on getting out of the town?
No damn idea. No damn idea. Yet. I did hear there's a secret way out of the town. The Don uses it to get around the Inquisition. No idea if it's true. There's so much bloody talk in this place.
I'll help you get out of town.
Better men than you have told me the same thing. But their price for help wasn't one I was going to pay. Maybe you're different from the others. Maybe you're the same. But if you hear something, if you know something, I'll treat you fair. But there are things I won't do.
There's a way out of town through the storeroom of Madame Sonia's brothel.
Really? Wouldn't have thought that that witless sop would have the guts. She's a woman who likes to keep the bed warm on both sides of the argument. Still, you have the ring of truth, and I haven't had any better leads. I'll meet you at Sonia's. You can show me this tunnel before you can think of any reward.
Alright, so let's just follow her. Also, doing this might lock you out of some other quests, I believe. But I think we've done most of them. There's one we didn't do where I'm gonna need some rum, but there's actually some rum where we're going. So that's just kind of a warning if you're doing this quest. You might want to do some of the others first. She walks kind of slow.
Right, so let's see this tunnel. So, you were telling the truth. Is the path clear? Through to outside the town?
I don't know.
Then find out. If someone's going to walk into the arms of the Inquisition, I'd rather it was you. No offense. Well, are you going to check it or stand there looking gormless?
Okay, so we have to go unlock the door. So if you go in here, there's just some loot. You can loot around if you want. Actually, just a cupboard. Okay, yeah, just the cupboard, I think. And if you go over here, it should be the exit. Alright, so we open the door. You go talk to her now.
I've checked. The way out of the tunnel is clear. It leads outside the town walls.
I'm impressed. And not a question of a reward, yet. I don't have cause to say this often, but thank you. I promise, once I've found what I'm looking for, I'll return the favor. I'm going to head for the beach outside the town, see what I can find. Got to start somewhere. I'll be there for a little while. Just in case you get the urge to look for me.
Okay, and then I'll show you where she goes real quick. Also, there's some rum down here I told you about that you might want to pick up. Because there's a few quests that require rum. So it's a pretty handy thing. So she's going to come and sit by this fire. Right here. And then I guess you don't really do anything with her until chapter 2. So there's a steel blank here, that's probably handy. And then here's the rum that I told you about. Bam, some rum. And there's a lot of loot around here, some herring here, and yeah. So yeah, she's just gonna come sit here. So yeah, pretty long episode, but we got, I think, 4 quests done. So pretty productive. I'm not sure where we're going next. Probably head back to the bandits camp and talk to the Dawn and see if we can take over the harbor town. But yeah, all that's coming up in the next few episodes. So if you guys enjoyed that, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode.